Shout out to messymoddingstore.com for sponsoring this video. So if any of you guys are looking for some Reddit online cash, gold bars, or even modded accounts on any platform, go and check them out. Again, it's messymoddingstore.com. The details will be down in the description below as well. They have like all kinds of services, so definitely go and check them out. Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm back with some more infinite gold bars plus infinite money glitch. So for this one, just like always, you'll need to be in a solo lobby. So just change your MTU setting to either 600 or 800. That's the best way to get yourself in a solo lobby. It's pretty much pointless doing this in a public lobby because like 70% of the time it won't work. The game is like designed that way. When you're in a solo lobby, the game works best. Alright, so once you're in the lobby, once you're in the session, you'll want to mark this spot right here. So mark this spot because this is where we'll be getting our infinite treasure maps. So this particular this particular location I haven't featured before, but this one is really helpful. I mean, you can get pretty much any treasure map you want. So the only I'd say slightly difficult thing about this one is to get your camp in a perfect spot. So ideally you'll want your camp somewhere close to the marker. So from this, like my current location, from this location, when I was setting up my camp, I was getting it somewhere around like Grizzlies East. I want my camp like somewhere in the Grizzlies West. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to get close to Wallace Station. Alright, so when you're close to Wallace Station, if you don't know where Wallace Station is, we show that to you on the map. It's right here. You don't have to be at Wallace Station exactly, you have to be like close by. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so once you're close to Wallace Station, you'll want to set your camp up at Big Valley, because when you set it up, like if you select Grizzlies as your camp location, you'll get it somewhere like too far away from the marker. So as you can see, I settled with that camp location. You don't have to go for that exact spot. It just has to be somewhere close to the marker. Alright, so after you get your camp in a good spot, just press start, go to online, and then load back into your camp. That's a very important step, because if you don't do that, your camp will keep changing locations. Some of you have mentioned that to me in the comments. It's because you don't do this particular step. Just load back into your camp once you get your camp in a perfect spot. Alright, so once you're loaded back in, you'll want to go to your satchel, and today we are going to be glitching this particular map. It's called the East Watsons, but don't worry, even if you don't have this particular map, you can still do this glitch and you'll just get different treasure maps each time. I mean, you can farm this glitch till you get the East Watsons map, and yeah, it works in any way you want. Alright, so first of all, you want to open the map. If you don't have the map, you can just directly go to the treasure map marker and then pick up the map and disconnect, but don't do that, because I have to show you some important things. If you don't do that, what I'm about to show you, if you don't do all that, you might mess up the glitch and you might enter a cooldown. So as you can see on the minimap here, a random encounter appeared. So you'll just want to ignore that, because if you do that random encounter, you'll go into a 3-day cooldown, because the treasure map counts as a random encounter as well. So just ignore it and proceed to the treasure chest area. So that'll be your first that'll be your first step. Just go to the treasure map location and pick up the gold bar, whatever is inside the chest, and then proceed to the marker, the red marker that I asked you to mark at the beginning of this video. Alright, I transitioned to the treasure chest because it took me a while to find this. I've actually never seen this cave before, that's why. Alright, so let's see how much we get from this treasure chest. 1.41 gold bars, so almost half a gold bars, and $110. That is a lot of gold. do yourself a favor. Okay, well, so much gold got me excited, guys. If you get like, I mean, any sort of, I mean, if you have some extra gold bars, buy this coat so that everyone will know you guys watch my videos. This is known as a lamp's coat. Rockstar changed it to my name because I don't see many people wearing this apart from me. I've seen some copycats, but I'm the OG of this coat. And a pirate hat, of course. You're free to copy it, but just know that it's mine. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. So you might, so this broken tree right here, this is where the treasure map will spawn. But sometimes you might notice that this random encounter will spawn close to the tree. So in that case, what you'll want to do is you want to accept the escort. So this lady, this scammer basically will ask you for an escort, but it's like she'll basically try to rob you. So what you want to do is you want to escape as soon as you accept the escort. So just ride away from her as far as you can and wait for the ignore sign to come up on the right side of your screen. So keep riding away as far as you can and you should see the ignore message anytime. Okay, just keep going till it appears. And okay, there you go. As you can see on the right side, something came up. It said ignore. So once you have done that, that lady won't appear again on your other runs. So that's taken care of. So once you've done that, just go back to the broken tree and you should see the treasure map there. If you don't see, just load back into your camp and just come back to this broken tree and you should see it. There you go, from the yellow sparkles, as you can see, that means there is a map. There you go. Not just any map, it's the exact same map that we just opened. So take the map. If you use the East Watson's map, you'll get the exact same map. And boom, there you go, East Watson. So as soon as you pick up the map, disconnect from the internet or close app, because that is very important. If you don't do that, again, you'll mess up the glitch and you'll enter a 3-day cooldown. That's right, doggy, wag that tail for my viewers. Good boy. Alright, so let me show you another example here. Video is already getting like too long, so I'll just fast forward. So once you reconnect, just load back into your camp and open the East Watson's map. Alright, so you know what to do after that. You'll want to go and go and open the treasure chest and then collect whatever is inside it. You'll get at least anywhere between 1 to 2 gold bars most of the time, and anywhere between $50 to $100. Most of the time it will be around $90 to $100. Sometimes it might give you like $50, but it's mainly for the gold. As you can see, most of the time it'll get anywhere between 1 to 2 gold bars. And this time, as you can see, just like 20 meters away from the treasure chest is the treasure map. The same broken tree. If you see a lamp, that means there is a map. There you go. Take the map and make sure to disconnect. Don't get too excited and like forget to disconnect. And as soon as you see the name of the map, East Watson's, disconnect or close app. If you don't know how to disconnect, just close app. Alright guys, that will be about it for this video. Thank you again for your support. See you. Bye bye.